ankasa omai bia ne odifu a onyankopon efa ne so de ne nkrofo firi ohaw eni amane mu odifu Dr. Jonas Efumfianko Prophet Magra ene firi afi 2000 ebenyame de ya womade ono na afi 2000 akim so adro wo ma konfo bebere ehwere wonkwa afi 2005 abredu nkwa abayefo du mienu anu wote play mu wono na ma play ne kopim Rome aso den mu ema nipa nsia hwere wonkwa 2009 edwuma ko besiase ekoba sa abayefo beye meeting osofo gina mu pompa ya kansa meeting ne maso ema ne hyenkom se nsuo ne mfran bebo sai nkom hye tumi ba mu Ghana onipa bia wo ho a esese wo hyebre nyame dia ma wo ade a woton asika beba wo nsem ena fe niam a wo ya wo sika betumi agina destiny number destiny angel ena fe obofo obo wo ban eyo guardian angel no sa wo pese wo no na wo niam a ebetumi abo abrabomu a eno ane so bebo difo anim ye body din se wono na wieye bremu onyankopon nam ne so eyi ohaw ni amane nyina efia da samaso eno ti ohaw bi ada wo so bia se wo ba be hye nyame nipa onyame nsankyira de be kasa Prophet Magra zozozo efia da ane kwesi da bia anopa no wotwempe mu erikopem se premo ebeto wo ba be pie mu e wo City of Shiloh Prayer Center Magasim Abonko ehona headquarters ni wo se wo penchechiremu anase muabi afre doctor wo 0244 575200 and 0241 836087 Magra zozozo wonyame tobi ewiade nyina
Ghana TV so ebredu sasam hudwa ya bwabwano yade abasomo kasi ya kwansu wei eye Ghana TV kasi ya bo show me live on YouTube, Facebook and Instagram. So every day you can watch me, subscribe, like and share Emma for France so me and shobi. Me amaji bra me de kasi boy abasomo eye me da chehima ajwa na te kasi boy mu ensembi a obete en se Yera Dr. Clement Apak ababe tutu bie ede amama mpeni na nado dankwa ekufuado ene ochemu se omanyi mu din aye din ni esika tamu atiti abanza nyina yemfa ho sobo embo mampeni na nado dankwa owie ye pe na eye General Secretary dada edema MPP osuna amanyokuo no Yera Jombuedu enso ede futuo akwa ama eye General Secretary elect ne National Chairman elect edema NDC amanyokuo no enso wababe tuwo mfu papa yebedo mwesuko ni yahwe efutu a wode ama womo na Prophet Nigel Gezi enso aba bekasa ede Ghana TV so afeyembora ensomono emu mrashe bejeni adema biusa south about one person so Dr. Clement Apak Wadi sembi aba betudwa wababe kasa na oche muse omayi mudin aye din ni esika samu atiti apansa cheze se wo hwe bebe sidi na me $1 no watese enya asam ketu akra wo se wo hwe osadi omayi musi aye din ne sadi eniama bo aye din wo mayi mu a so bo bonyi na ho so bo bonyi na ye mfa mo mampeni na nado dankwa ekufuado esa se free bra mampeni betina benya so sa mampeni no ya de se kata hyehyɛ kankan dream pro ye ewo man Ghana mu enu nti ye hwe ho kire bebrebe a ye komu wo man Ghana mu dia na wo so ye de ho so bobo nyina bo mampeni na nado dankwa esanse ya de se wondi ni dwuma yie kra wo kwan bia so we feli poto za mampeni enu nti na ama Ghana fo ye fa ho kyerɛ bebrebo ne ohia kyerɛ niama ensem fata mu kura na ekoso wo man Ghana mu hwe kro no bo ekoso na nse ya kyerɛ emu ayedin sanse oman ni mu ayedin inti ahoso bobo nyina yemfa emmo mampani na nadrodankwa ekufu ado Ebusia warrior yepe na chese former general secretary de ma MPP amanyokuo no Yera John Bwedu onu nso de efutuo akwa ma national general secretary elect de ma NDC amanyokuo no Yera Fifi Kwate na wo kire ne se ba propaganda tantan eni kase hunu kasa ensan fatade a yade se Fifi Kwate yade pa Nemo na futuo kakra wo ma no ene se yeba amanyo semu anase yeba general secretary de brena enye kasa basa na se propaganda tantan ena yedidi se di breno nemo ma wo se wotutu na akwan yie no wo hwese wo bedi ni dwuma yie na tinya aboa amanyuko no esa se wo hwe Fifi Kwate ni nyuma wodi a yade se propaganda de ofa ne kwakra propaganda tantan ena tese wo ye ensem hunu kan ensem a ensem fatanko a na tese Yera Fifi Kwate wo ye eno nti wotunifo so wonhwe no wonsesa ne kasa ye ne ye bi se be ye betin aboa amanyokuo no no omotimi akọ womani o kire ne nsam mu sei.
And then
no, who again?
We have the deputy general secretary. At least the current crop.
Who are they?
At least the top three. General secretary.
I'm saying these are people.
That's not worry your party at all.
These are people we work with. And when I listen to Asedu Ketia, for instance, and his explanation as to why they were not able to put together a competent team to collate their resource. If you listen, then you ask yourself, is there any basis to compare him to even anybody? Because you see, if you cause such a blunder, you can only correct it. If you want to do general secretary, Fifi Kwate, we've known him.
Fifi Kwate versus JFK.
We've known him. We don't know whether he's an operational person. Well, general secretary is not the director of communication. He's not the propaganda secretary of the party. We have director of communication of the party.
At the end,
as
a director
wait. You see, you are comparing jobs without specifying what the job description of the people are. You are comparing because you think that.
You think he's not an operations person.
He hasn't done that to the best of my life. Maybe what he can do is be sitting at Joy FM and CTFM and be talking.
JFK is an operational
job goes beyond that.
Okay.
There are a lot of things that go into being a general secretary. And the operational work aspect of the general secretary, I doubt whether he is capable and have that ability. You may have that passion, which I give it to him. You may be very, very eloquent, which I give it to him. But after talking, how do you connect with Bugru Yoyo? How do you know the history of what goes into the election of a parliamentary candidate of ex-constituent? That is the difference. You understand? So, for some of you who are doing this comparison, maybe I can forgive you because maybe you don't know what goes into it. But if it is about noise, as for noise, we can all hear, we can all listen, we can all understand.
So this current leadership is no headache at all for your party?
No, for us, because we've dealt with them, we work behind the scenes in opposition to beat them, one of the most humiliating defeats ever witnessed by a government in power in this country.
And you are able to do it again.
Yeah, and we are able to do it again. We've set people.
They
were all around. Okay. You understand? They were all around.
But they were not
like I told you,
positions.
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because I am telling you that, for instance, we just finished National Executive National Council meeting last Friday, and decisions are taken there. It is based on the decision that the General Secretary is going to implement.
Yeah.
So it depends on what goes into that decision. And it is not...
Eno Yera John Bwedu etre musa wanu akasa wanim se dibra yade ama eye Fifi Kwate no enya de se wo betimi edi hudwuma isa se onye capable brofo a wo yisu ye no onye capable kra se obetimi edi se dibre no nti MPP amanyoko ne de won ha won ho kra nti won wa eye comparison na eye fifi kwete wo bebu adwuma na ye de ne toto MPP for general secretary ho a ene wo ye kra wo se munjai kra enya de a wo mo ye mo ahyehye wo mo kra esanse munnim de ekọ kra esanse won wo nsuro ne ho wonim sade fifi kwete etia nti wonim se adwuma ye de ahye ne nsa no enya de se obetimi aye ebusu ye nto akase ebo no so na ye gusu Jina eye John Buedu asamena wogusu a woka no ehun na nisemu na wo chemu biomu ese eye NDC for national chairman na wo mu eyi no fo from echire ra esiedu enketia entuntum nyina peni general say why national say enye general mosquito biom say be ye national mosquito onu na say ye ra John Buedu wo tunifo na wo kire ne say eye di bra wonu so wanya no won say fata say di bra no kra esa say wo hwe say di papa yi wo sika sa ne say di wo si ye ne ya one self fatakra so obeye national chairman ede ama NDC amanyokuo no tima eye NDC fo no eyi ne de enya de ebeboa wo mokra enya de a ebeboa wo mokra kra esanse enipa fo a wo mu eyi wo mu so wo mu bedi wo mka enko 2024 abato ne de wo mu ye incompetence brofo no wo mu ye incompetence incapable wo mu timi nya hwe enu ti MPP fo ensuro wo ho kra yenko tie ne nsem bia wo kan ye.
And then
no, who again?
We have the deputy general secretary. At least the current crop.
Who are they?
At least the top three. General secretary.
I'm saying these are
chairman
people.
That's not worry your party at all.
These are people we work with. And when I listen to Asedu Ketia, for instance, and his explanation as to why they were not able to put together a competent team to collate their resource, you listen. Then you ask yourself, is there any basis to compare him to even anybody? Because you see, if you cause such a blunder, you can only correct it in 4 years' time. They caused it in 2016, and they were not able to correct it. They caused it again in 2020. So who are we comparing? Somebody who is incapable of giving job and monitoring and evaluating and making sure that because the job is time-bound, making sure that the necessary steps. You see, one thing you must know, it's not just a question of bringing a director of elections for him to be able to do. It must emanate from your understanding of what the whole thing even is about. The needed resources that need to go into training. Well, garbage in, garbage out. Training. Continuous training. Making sure that how can you sit back as General Secretary and tell me you weren't aware by the time you realized they couldn't collate the result? We even went ahead, in our case, even in 2016, we went ahead and did a mock elections. As if we were going to do the elections on X date. We did it. We had our polling agents at all the chosen constituencies that were doing the mock. We saw some challenges. We corrected. In 2020, Ashanti region, we have to repeat our mock there about 8 times.
You were prepared for the election.
To make sure that we were battle ready, we were fit for purpose. You understand? So if you are comparing such a person who is incapable of managing one major, you see, one thing is that.
So for you, the current leadership.
Wait.
So the current leadership.
When I finish, you understand what I'm talking about. First of all, it is not even right to compare in the first place. Secondly, even if you want to compare, you realize that you are comparing somebody who is totally.
Ebusia form fancha ye esanse vidie na yedi eye ejuma no entity ye tochima kakra na mode acha ye esanse vidie de etimi misbehave anytime bia nti mo fancha ye mfunzo bia aba ewo eni aye bo ne ho no bia no ye be stress mo fa encha ye eno na John Buedu eka no chese eziedu nketi ade won sem fata se dibre no kra ye de wo mo atoto MPP for chairman ne ho no wo mutim a wo mu eyi ne a ene na eyi NDC for wo mo mayokra nti John Buedu ekire mu a 2024 ampaya ebedwa ama MPP ebusia ya nto akase bo no eso na emoma efri apotifo akache ayera George Akufu Dampare Nensa Esha Nkrata na se ekyere se ye 31st year 31st December year said ye nim no edu 31st bia na ya na 31st night no edifo shall come de bema afifofra ye wramu no wo mo shall come ne kyere niam ebe kokoso ne ade na empempi no akom sha wo mo sha dodo na owo na no Ena enkrata free apostifo akachi aba en woche mo se 31st year da yenimi me kire memenda ebedie enya de apostifo be ma ho kwan kura ama wo bibiara etimi ahye kom etietia wo bi fa hodie so anase wo be hye nkom bi be ma ehurahura bi aba be wra obi mu de broni fra no fie mpaneke no o se enya de wo mo be soso afi yi kura enu nti sa nkom hye ahodo ekoso ewo asori hudu mu edu 31st na wose afi wedie wo mu tu na sekura na no na yera Nigel Gezi awo ye kofa bai de ma Prophetic Hills Chapel International ai waba be kasa wo chemu se ya mampeni ne na pamfo na se IGP ne na pamfo kura wo mo nya o madwen se wo mu edi saade no ebetietia wo mo fa hodie so anase wo mo de saade no ebehwehwura wo mo kura isa za Bible kura kan se ewie ye bre ni dura Nyankopon behwe hu nkronkron no egu mrantie ne maba wo so ama mo ahye nkom akase enu nti nkom hye ewowe ewo Bible mu dedaada enye ne na teza IGP di ni tumi eba be piapia so anase eba be tena so enya de ebeye dwuma Inti IGP George Akufu Dampare want to munda kra wose mampeni anase wo bibiara wo tumi mu kra no enya de wo mbetimi esi ne kwan esan se Nyankopon na edi akomhye esi ho edi man ne ma se be ya wo de be kyerɛkyerɛ kwan na akomhye ankasa kra ye ka ho asam a ehya ase fridaye mu na sade daye de wo bi ani wo timi etietia daye so anase wo yi daye fri ho no saa pepepe na wo mu entimi enyi akomhye emfri ho inti akomhye ne de 31st was wo be sha kompa ayin wo be sha committee IGP George Akufu Dampare ne napamfo ne mampeni ne napamfo a wo mo kyerɛ sanya de wo be ma wo kwa wo se enye adwuma kra enya de a ebe ye adwuma kra no no de na asori dem de wo hye kom ama na asori ma wo hye nkom magana ma inti wo hye nkom ama na asori ma obe taking a life o TV so wa wo hwa eye we hino no wedum TV wa wo tie no radio so na hwe na sebe ha wa na boko no wedum radio enye ohye na ono je wontimi nkasa de nyame ahye no so wonka no enya de obeka yenkotie ni nsem bia wo kan ye ni bi.
What is prophecy?
Eniemi enkomse
Joel 2:28.
I
want to say that in this year, please lower every sound and I'm coming to prophesy. The spirit in me is about to work. The spirit of me is about to work. This year, I am not talking to the nation of Ghana. I am not talking to the people of Ghana. Because of the repressive systems going on in Ghana. I'm not talking to the topographical, geographical land called Ghana. I am not talking to the people of Ghana. I am not prophesying to the people of Ghana or the nation of Ghana. I am prophesying to a nation called Umofia. I am prophesying to the people of Umofia. And as I'm about to prophesy, as I'm about to prophesy, I am talking as a religious leader, whereby a spirit has entered me, whereby a divine reality has entered me, that I don't even know what I'm saying. So, as you are watching and listening to me, if you know that you don't believe that God has called me, you have all the freedom, liberties available to you. To off your radio. To off your TV. To turn off what you are watching.
My father. And Thomas again.
Inti said ya ochre no enye nhye se wo betie no ai enye nhye wo hwe TV no hu so wo be hye nkom na be hawa no wedum TV boko wo tie radio na no so hu se wo ba be hye nkom na hu se be hawa eno so boko no wedum radio na emu mo se IGPA kufo da pare wo enya de wo betimi asa
wo se Monday ankasa oman bia ne odifo a onyankopon efa ne so de ne nkrofo firi ohaw eni amanie mu odifo Dr. Jonas Efumfianko Prophet Magra ene firi afi 2000 ebenyame ne ya womade ono na afi 2000 akimso adro wo ma konfo bebere ahwere wonkwa afi 2005 abrodu nkwa abayefo du mienu anu wote play mu wono na ma play ne kopim Romeo so dem mu ema nipa nsia hwere wonkwa 2009 edwuma ko besiase ekoba sa abayefo beye meeting osofo gina mu pompa ya kansa meeting maso ema ne hyenkom se nsuo ne mfran bebo sai nkom hye tumi ba mu Ghana onipa bia wo ho a esese wo hyebre nyame dia ma wo ade a woton asika beba wonsem ena fe niam a wo ya wo sika betumi agina destiny number destiny angel ena fe obofo obo wo ban ayo guardian angel no sa wo pese wo no na wo niam a ebetumi abo abrabo mu a eno ani so bebo difo anim ye body din se wono na wieye bremu onyankopon nam ne so eyi ohaw ni amane nyina efia da samaso eno ti ohaw bi ada wosu bia se wo ba be hye nyame nipa onyame nsankyere de be kasa Prophet Magra zozozo efia da ani kwesi da bia anopa no wotwempe mu erikopem se premo ebeto wo ba be pie mu e wo City of Shiloh Prayer Center Mangasim Abonko ehona headquarters ni wo se wo penchechire mu anase mua bi afra doctor wo 0244 575200 and 0241 836087 Magra zozozo wonyame tumi ewia de nyina
Ebusia for ya mama kwa baby me de ba Ghana TV eso bomodi so ba like no wa share ama for from so etimi ahwebi ma reviews all the wadwen share be fa comment section no e de ama me no etimi akenkan na kama so e de ama wo ye be ma na wo hwe me abomodi so won sabe katina tete ba no ni bi na wano no mama ni ama so etimi aye kama e de ama we sanse be ma de wa ho de nyina ejina wusisi mu be ma wontimi mpawa no wesi no sheki no na chesa wo nya be ma mu e wo sa won sakatina tete ba ni bi ne wetimi apawa wesi ni we sheki amani amanso etimi aye kama edi ama wo yoba nso saa pepepe na mekanfo edi ntina mekanfo General Organic Foods edi emma wo bomade nsa wonsa beka General Organic Foods enwiane ni bi eye purely organic obwade nsa no ankasa chemical sam ni edrosam bia eni hu fra wo mo na wo mo nya wo saa emwa ne wetimi edi aduane pa ne wetimi enyini ache said e broni beka no you are what you eat and until I was a witty aduane pa ni wetimi enyini ache wo ya nto akase bono eso enche bia ena chese eye alhaji esuma banda ni nuanom edi nsem bi betu dwa chese eye arehu ye ba wo mo chese nka eye empenimfo emfa won ho enji mu bie woto wonsa efre eye yera mampeni dada John Dramani Mahama ene mampeni abote abenwa so yera ye papa ya je nyina mampeni na nado dankwa sanka wo mfa wo ho enji mu bi nanka eyi ne yire no ma ho kwan anase papa nanka sampo no wo ma ho kwan nanka ne busuafo etimi abefa wo made esansa wo kwana sanye yi a wechi na wo ba wo beba ufie aha intinka busuafo ne pesanka wo mkwaje wo made na wo mo a ehwe wo modehie eno nti wo motonsa efrem penifo na yankotie die ebusuafo no editu dwa ni bie
bia ko fa no ne yade no bae no yesande no akọ e ma mtete de fa te sa anka mo fa ya de maye yesu yade hie no yesu yenkwa yade yenkwa hwe no sama kita kwa kita 7 years na we so abefa busumi minu and as you say to society, I'm more fire dear and my no, I'm can say quarter for no, almost a month penny. Now, Mugina Gina quarter no, the Manipa me and San Ebeka when I'm far. Are you boy? I'm a hokura, I mean, you could be saying me about Hokura or cow, Alaji. Auntie the
Sadia na okano ara huye papa ara huye inti sadia na okano wo pese busuafo no anase ne yire no muma ho kwan na nka busuafo no etimi akɔhwe wo modehye enso ankoba de sa na sadia wode nsra ebe to dwamu na ofra mampani tada John Dramani Mahama ene mampani awoti abenya so eyeyewra ya nkasa ye papa ya de nyina mampani na adoda kwasenka wonfa wo ho enji mu bi no ampa mampani tada John Dramani Mahama etimi etuanan wabuanan ede akopiemu ewo yera alhaji esuma bandani fie atese wakwa no akoye ne srahwe ne didi nkomo bia inti yansa ka pictures no eno na yede etoso ama mu ahwe tese araho pa se de busua no ka no wo pese wokɔ na wokɔhwe wo modehye enso emma no emma ho kwan emma wontimi enhwe wo modehye no inti mampani dada John Dramani Mahama nso asa akopiem wo inti yegidi sa mampani akopiem wo ho na de bibia ebetumi aye kama ebusua yantu akase bono eso na Wendy Shay wonyumtuni Wendy Shay anso ababe kasa na wo kyeremu se enyumto ne de wo hu se Ganafo agina tumu pa Ganafo eni gene nyum ho esansa wono a wonam hoi bibi biara wo pese wo ye no wo hyeda yi na kumemu eye ni yie eba na sa wo sebi wasebi pa eba no mupanso wo bu ni sisi mu no wo bu ni dja sa de mo amuni mu no aha eba no nyum to so dia ne nyum de authentic 1 in a million Ghana ha no ye ba nyum a Ganafo pepa na Wendy Shay wo yi ni firi hu a enye yie sesa Ganafo eni je ne nyum hu yie papa na no ena etimi aboa ma wetimi akonanum edu pempenso a wodi edru no nti wo hra Ganafo agina tum pa esa ne nyuma pa wo ye ne sade wo yi na kumemu eye adwuma ni yie ni Ganafo agina tum papa ye ntie ne nsem bia wo ka ye ni bi inti washa Ganafo agina tum pa Ganafo agina tum yie papa ebusua momfa enche yensa de meka kire mo no emfidie na yedi eye adwuma na tomre bia edi yehwemmo ne ye hwesa voice no na asa sound no ebetimi aba no motimi etie ne nsam a wokan yenso yegusu a chinchim emfidie no enso eye di yehwemmo momfa enche yensa kan ene no yenkotie.
The queen, she just finished her performance. Wendy, you see how you move the crowd. They were singing your song back to back. This year you gave us an EP, Enigma. You gave us 2 songs from it, Heaven and Habiba. Habibi. How is it going?
Amazing. You know, the numbers keep, they bust in my mind.
But Wendy, it seems that every year, as you said on stage, you give us a hit song. How do you do it? How have you stayed consistent? What is your secret, Wendy?
Okay, I think I already mentioned it. My spiritual belief, that is God, by God's grace. And obviously, the people around me are also very good. And I think, my resilience. I'm very determined, I always want to improve myself. That is what keeps me going.
So your stage performance is one thing we cannot take out of the equation. You are so good, you do the dance, you sing along. But that's open mind and sexy kakra. Wendy, anytime you get on stage, the boys, the crowd, they go wild, especially when you turn and how do you do? I know it's intentional, but your stage craft is one that is really enviable. How do you put it together?
I'll say improvement, I always try to come back better than I was before. Yeah. So that is what keeps me, going. Exactly. Because I don't want to stay the same. There should be a different, I'm full of surprises. So.
Exactly. Finally, I want to talk about your outfit. We followed you so many shows this December. Every day you come with a different look. The last time we saw you, Mozambique Disco was the all black. Today is all white. I don't know if it's Christmas or you are celebrating, but what inspires your look? Who puts it together for you?
Okay, so I do the styling myself. Okay, because obviously I know what I like, but I have amazing designers who always bring what I envision to reality. So I work with great designers, right?
Yeah. So finally, would you say that sex sells? You know, when you are a woman, then you are sultry, you give the dance and all that. Some people say it does work. So what would you say about that?
I'll say that whatever you're good at, just do it. The fans are gonna love it. Obviously, I know how to dance, I know how to twerk, so I give it to them. And I can sing, so I give everything that I have.
Everything you have.
Right.
Great. Finally, in the year 2023, what should we expect from the Queen?
Obviously, nothing but growth. Like I said, I'm a person of growth. I love to learn, so definitely new things are gonna come out of me.
Sweke say wobuni sisi mu jejeje sana na mema ne collapse no mo ayada inti Ghana fo de wo mo agina tuwe sanse bibi biara wo beye no yade se wo jina kumemu eye ne ma ne ye fe kama inti ohun ne sa Ghana fo de ya jina tumu prako pe ne nyom nso de number 1 Ghana fo eni je ho ebusia yantu akase ebo no eso ananu adaju medie bi Efe ye papa pedia baswage dia sawa wudimu onjeja ne ho wa fa wo hwefa wa fa ne ho wadwumedie na se a enye asamketo na wo hwe ka na wode akopiem wo ho no so atese escalade papa new model say 2022 or say 2023 kra wuntimi papa die baswage dia na atese wo gina ho bi wo ho pa wo jire ne ho fa ne ho ankasa ama wa hu na wu say yes na abra dwumedie no ehya se atese brother Sami take stage na wo performing wo bonyom na na okoresa de papa yi asa no yi atia enya sam keto am wo cheche sika enye sika keto na wo cheche wo yenkohwe video no na yemra sister sidis tu ho fo pa fa tu ho fo na chese wa wo hwese de papa yi wo yi asa wa cheska minim se wuti fie de wo kan ne se na papa no sister cities pe na wetimi che an wa ye bi we kira wo se wo ye sikeni ana se wo sika na no chese tutu sikegu onka papa yi wo sika onka obetimi acheche dollars kura nka obetimi acheche bi wo ho nso hu se wo yi 20 Ghana miensa ne pe na odi si ye no kira wo se wo sika na no chese tutugu wo so wo de nyansa to ho wo de nyansa to ho na upe bi kan ho no chese wo bi ni nti na chese wo tu we gu no kira wa kope foforo ye nye ne sa nti we yi sister cities awa ya de ai we yi bi wa ya de wetimi ache sister cities wa wuti fie so kura wentimi anche bi nti fa ne sa wate ase ebusua na ye ko ye nimu na video bi e trend wo social media pa chese ye papa despite kuro ya na nansa yi mu ebeto social media sa wodi ni Bugatti no ne ka kese no ai wodi ko baabi se baabi a wo kro wo bi nim a chese ka no sa akosai aka kwan mu a chese ka no enko biom emuvu biom na chese wutumi hwe video na hu se mrantie bi agina ka na echi a chese wo mu piapia ka no de ne wo mu pia kra ka no se menko wo mu pia kra ka no ese menko na wei na Ghana fododo na akasa fa ho ebi ka se enka papai sadi wosi woska no enka obetimi afre toyin kakra ama toyin ka na beto ka na ko enye ni se weja ka ni si wa ma boys epia ka yi dabi na ka ni se sa na oye no enkrofo comment die ba na egusu a ba obi so atro se that is what happens when the roads are not fit to accommodate such cars. Sana obi nso ense ya kwan no na emwa cars sei because cars we no modie enka amanone na ye use no Ghana ha wo hwe ya kwan yi a ya kwan basa na support us ebi manho pa na sisi mu a chese ensem fatasi enke ye di cars we no mo ebe nante so eno nso eka ho bie na etimi amaka no akosai ye sana obi nso kire na woto aso anu o kire mu se it's about time both rich and poor add their voices to fix the country roads. I watch them one at a breakthrough. Say, Enisa, you share a buying abaya quine, na ya so where the abina was so wabaya debbie was here breakthrough. Say, here for near Sicafogina, Yeva Kaya, home abomu, na yet me, I ya quiet me, yes, ya quine our car, that you will car, uncle say. Anka kwan so sa comment yi Carol Amankwa na wode sa comment yi ba ye sweet mame adwa enso say what happened to Despite $3 million Bugatti that these boys are pushing it. Is it sports? Mami adwa so no chemu se na si ama sa boys na apia Despite Bugatti ade asaya na mami adwe wa wo hweka yi a jese move a we nya hwe gina fa kwa ye pie Ghana hanso de unzo obi kesi wo na jese mrantie abomodin atie si su no wo pia na jese asai no nti we de wa we yi hu ano asai ka no asai eno no obi sti sana kopie mu na akasa fa ho wo mu hu sikeni a ne ka asai akakwan mu da nti wo makasa ho saa ebusi ada bema kwan ema ye de kase bo no ebesi na me ka say glitter and glow skin care ebe boa esiesie already ebe to ebe ye fe ebe ye no me wo so already ye say already ye nsere emfe ntu kwan wo ye kokko te say na brown abomoden se ubesra enku papa netimi aboa ama okoko no emu epie kama na glitter te say de ne glitter no ye tuntum so a omoden sa wonsa ebe ka glitter and glow skin care netimi aboa utuntum no ebe fe ebe bright ebe glitter kama no ahu emema no betu egu so saa wati ase bomoden sa wonsa be ka glitter and glow skin care na etimi aboa wo Jene organic foods enso nnuane papa abetwa man so ebe boa ama opomodin ejina ne na so brand enebremu endi aduane bia keke ubedidi a ewo se wudi aduane eye papa Kunyano, eti ama wabombo sa wonsa, ebe cabinet, Messia Hinfio, a hobet, a hobby kama, one casana rahwa, the wild can say, I still feel like a virgin. And no, and I'm a comfort at the mawo. When it's on a kikawo, eti malaria, 18 teba, Momadin said, wonsa ebe cabinet me, aya wosa M1. It was your Hannah Brahma Kwama, Yadekasia Bono, ABC. Ediamaja saw a yada chehima, Achua. Nati aseda kese enkoma wa wo hweme aseda iti ho enkoma production crew makram
Monday ankasa omai bia ni odifu a onyankopon efa na soji ne nkrofo firi ohaw eni amanie mu odifu Dr. Jonas Efumfianko Prophet Magra ene firi afi 2000 ebenyamede ne ya womade ono na afi 2000 akimso adro wo ma konfo bebere ehwere wonkwa afi 2005 abredu nkwa abayefo dumienu anu wote play mu wono na ma play ne kopim Rome asoden mu ema nipensia hwere wonkwa 2009 ejuma ko besiase ekoba sa abayefo beye meeting osofo gina mu pompa ya kanse meeting ne maso ema ne hyenkom se nsuo ne mfran bebo sai nkom hye tumi ba mu Ghana onipa bia wo ho a esese wo hyebre nyamede ama wo ade a woton asika beba wonsem ena fe niam a wo ya wo sika betumi agina destiny number destiny angel ena fe obofo obo ho ban eya guardian angel no sa wo pese wo no na wo niam a ebetumi abo abrabomu a eno ane so bebo difu anim ye body din se wono na wieye bremu onyankopon nam ne so eyi ohaw ni amane nyina efia da samaso eno ti ohaw bi ada wo so bia se wo ba be hye nyame nipa onyame nsenkyere de be kasa Prophet Magra zozozo efia da ane kwasia da bia anopa no wotwempe mu erikopem se premo ebeto wo ba be pie mu e wo City of Shiloh Prayer Center Mankasim Abonko ehona headquarters ni wo se wo penchechire mu anase muabi afra doctor wo 0244 575200 and 0241 836087 Magra zozozo wonyame tobi ewiade nyina